Hi Gemini, welcome or welcome back to my channel. We're doing your weekly messages for next week. So sorry for being MIA for the last however long, probably 3 weeks or so. I've just been moving house and this is just a temporary arrangement. I will make it look all pretty later, but I thought I couldn't let you guys wait any longer. So getting straight back into it. So what do we need to know for Gemini? Okay, deep knowing. So you could have some sort of intuition that you need to trust, like there's some sort of gut feeling with something in your life, with a decision that needs to be made. I don't know what that might be. I think that for each of you it will be different, but you just need to decide on something, and the only way to make that decision is to really go within and trust your gut on something. Like if you feel like something's hidden from you, like trust that, but just make sure that you're determining the difference between intuition and fear. So let's see what else for Gemini for next week. So we have the full moon in Capricorn, and it says the end of a tough cycle approaches. So with this, it's basically saying that, you know, Capricorns are extremely hardworking. They kind of push themselves, sometimes even a little bit over the limit. This card kind of reminds me of the 10 of Wands, where it's something that you've pushed yourself so hard, you focus so much on work or on some sort of situation that it's like, it's time to walk away now. It's time for this to finish. You've overworked yourself. Now is the time to maybe pull back. If you feel like maybe there's the situation that you're in is too much, you might need to walk away from that. Very likely could be with the work situation. Okay, and then let's see for Gemini for next week, what do we need to know? Okay. So we have two cards coming out here for you. So we have Koala Spirit, Spirit has a plan. And then we also have Snake Spirit, time to heal. So there definitely could be some sort of intuition that you feel like maybe someone kind of like hurt you in some way. Now you're needing to kind of like shed that from your life and be able to kind of take the time out to just go within and heal yourself, and that you need to trust that this is happening for a reason, that Spirit has a plan, it's guiding you in the right direction. You know, like the koala bear just kind of relaxes and eats his eucalyptus, goes from tree to tree. That's how you need to be. You need to be present where you are right now, even if it is difficult, because that is going to help you heal at this time from something that you need to walk away from, and you do have a deep intuition about this. Okay. Let's see, what does the tarot have to say for Gemini? I might have to overlap because there was two of these that came out for you, Gemini. So what does Gemini need to know for next week? What are the messages and what is coming in? So we have the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups, Page of Pentacles, we have the Four of Pentacles, Justice, the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, you can't see that, can you? I'm going to have to overlap the snake over here. No one likes a snake anyway, so let's get rid of them. And then the Star, the Ace of Pentacles, Judgment. And then bottom of the deck, we do have the Magician, the Ten of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. So Gemini, as you know, things at the bottom of the deck are either things that you don't see coming or things that are happening in the shadows. We do have you manifesting in some sort of happiness for yourself, possibly very likely to do with like romance or your romantic life. Otherwise, it's just something that's extremely fulfilling, that's going to bring happiness and joy to you and everyone around you. So whatever you're manifesting in, this is coming. You don't see this coming, but there is an offer coming your way. It could be someone coming in trying to like sweep you off your feet, or just offer you something, like take you on a date, very likely with the Knight of Cups. Could be a Scorpio or a water sign energy. But it is just about, you know, you manifesting in what you want, and that is coming even if you can't see it coming. So just continue with that manifestation of that joy and happiness. So right in the center of your reading, we do have Justice here. So there is some focus on things that were wrong that need to be balanced out. Like things need to be made right by someone, whether that's you or someone in your life. It's kind of like karma needs to come into play here. It's like the universe is getting involved now to take over, to bring some sort of justice. You could be dealing with some sort of legal issues, or just a situation that feels quite unfair. So how did you get here? Some sort of passion. There was maybe a new beginning, or it could even be a card of the only way I can say it in the most polite way is passion. So there could be something that happened between you and another person. Passion is usually very fiery, very sexual, very just complete desire. It's not really thinking with your heart. It's more like, thinking with something else. But that comes into play here. Maybe that's why there needs to be some sort of balance, because it was too much focused on the sexual side of things if this is a relationship. Otherwise, there was too much passion involved in this situation, not enough stability on the table, or like feelings or that type of thing. Page of Pentacles is it could be like there's someone that you're with that maybe, I feel like it could have been a friend that maybe something happened between you and a friend that was sexual, or like leading down that path, maybe a bit of flirtations, something along those lines. Either that, or the person that you're with, they kind of like acting like nonchalant about it, like it's very much like, oh no, we can be buds, right? But like we can flirt as well, like that type of energy. Otherwise, it is also about just you needing to kind of ground yourself in some sort of time of unbalance. Then we have the Star. So this is Aquarius energy, Libra energy over here. Sorry, I didn't mention those. We do have Scorpio energy there. We have Virgo. We have the fire signs here. I don't know which of the fire signs this is. And then we have more Scorpio over here. And we have Gemini, yourself, and Aries, and Virgo with the Magician. So the Star is about something needing to be healed. And I feel like if this is about a connection, there's definitely a very strong spiritual connection between you and this other person, possibly a friend, where there could be passionate energies or something like that. Or maybe you're like with a friend, you're trying to balance out your life and start something new here that you're very passionate about. But there is a need for healing, and the Star is about going deep within and healing yourself, but also about continuing to keep the optimism, to stay positive about certain situations. It's like kind of like being able to wish upon a star, and that wish can come true. I feel like the wish is coming true with the help of karma here. And then Judgment. So we've got quite a few major arcanas here, and the major arcanas is like big swift changes. So your main focus is balance, and your outcome is like an awakening. It's like a wake-up call here, like realizing what the purpose of this all is, or someone waking up to maybe a connection with you, and wanting to bring in something more positive, with that Star card being there. Someone, whether that's you or someone else in your life, is definitely going to have some sort of awakening here and realization as to what the reason is behind all of this. What's the purpose of your connection, even possibly. And maybe that's the deep knowing. Maybe that's the thing that you're like, okay, no, I'm walking away from this because it's not balanced at the moment, and maybe that's what makes them realize that maybe this is the reason for the connection or something like that, or maybe you needed to learn something. So we do have the 9 of Cups here as your day-to-day life next week. So you are going to be very happy. You're going to be fulfilled within yourself. You're going to be just on your own journey of happiness at the moment. You're not really focused on the people around you. You're only focused on what your wishes are and fulfilling those, both with the Star and the 9 of Cups there. So you will be very happy this week. The 4 of Pentacles, though, in your emotions, you are holding back. I feel like you might be holding back on what you want to share with other people. You're holding back your energy. You're holding back your communications. You're just keeping to yourself right now. You could also be maybe trying to save for a big purchase, maybe saving for a house or a nice big holiday or just something that's important to you. But this is a time where you're being frugal, not only with your money, but also with, you know, things around you, with people around you. You're not giving to certain situations that you don't feel are deserving of your time and energy. I feel like someone in your life, because this is also in your relationship, so someone in your life, your partner or someone that you're focused on, could also be like mirroring that energy and holding back as well, with that justice being there, like it's balanced. Knight of Pentacles, though, in your thoughts, you are wanting to put in like consistent effort into something. You want to put in the hard work. Like I said, it's Virgo energy, so you are wanting to kind of take the steps that are necessary to get to where you want to be. You're not shy to put in the work, like you're willing to do that, but you do know that this is going to take time, and maybe the time component of this is making you feel a little bit like, do I really want to put in this effort? But you are willing to, but it just, the timing of it is like, you wish it would happen a bit faster. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So with some sort of goal, you are focused on a new beginning. Like I said, remember, this one is all about passion, a new beginning of passion, and maybe possible sexual energy or something like desire, something along those lines. This is like a new offer of stability, of someone giving you giving you a helping hand in some way. Like this opportunity, it has the potential to be something that is, like I said, extremely stable, something that could bring a lot of wealth. It could be something that could help you with the foundations of your wealth in some way, or like your work. It's about someone wanting to invest their time and their energy into you and helping you by giving you this offer. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers. So my other deck is downstairs, so I'm going to use a different deck for clarifying just for today. So I want to see, what is this Justice card? The Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is justice being brought into you by you either grounding yourself, or with, it's got to do with you and a friend type of energy, whether that's a friend masking themselves as a friend, because it did come out on the snake, or whether that's just a friend in general. We do have the Two of Cups here, so it does lead me to believe, like I said in the beginning, maybe it's like friends with benefits type of situation is what I'm getting. Okay, so what's the Nine of Cups? Nine of Cups is Judgment. Okay, so the more you focus on yourself, the more that's going to bring a reason for the purpose of what you have to go through here. It's like this whole Spirit has a plan thing. That's this Judgment coming in. That's justice. That's like Judgment and justice together are huge changes, like to bring in balance. It's like the universe getting involved to be like, no, we're not allowing this to happen. This is how it's meant to go. So Spirit has a plan, and you need to trust it. Okay, it is hidden from you right now, though. You don't know what the plan is yet. So let's see, what is the Four of Pentacles? We have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so maybe there's not enough effort being put in here when it comes to your love life or your emotions. Something to do that you're holding back because you feel like someone else is not putting in the effort that you deserve, so it's making you pull back in some way. It could be that, or you could be a little bit impatient with someone else holding back, like them taking their time to come towards you in some way. Lovers, so they're making a choice, you're making a choice, and they're making a choice, and you're both making the choice to hold back right now, but you're feeling impatient with them holding back even though you're holding back. And also there is a lack of effort from their side of things until they make the choice. Okay, so what is the Knight of Pentacles? We've got two coming out there. We've got the Empress, and we have the Ten of Wands. So this is the type of energy that I was getting from earlier. So like I said, the Knight of Pentacles is like you trying to, like not being a stranger to hard work. The Empress doesn't mind putting in the hard work, you know, if she knows that she's going to get to the point of like becoming this beautiful tree, she doesn't mind taking the time of the growth to get there. But it's also this impatience of being like, I just wish it would happen quicker, because maybe it's a little bit overwhelming of, if you look at like all the steps you need to take to get to where you need to be, you are overwhelmed by that. But if you actually just become the Knight of Pentacles and just be like, okay, don't look at the final goal, let's just do one step at a time. Consistency is key, and keep going with that, and you will get the growth that you're looking for. Okay, and then what is the Ace of Pentacles? We have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so this is the person who was holding back from you is now coming in to bring you some sort of offer here. And this is in one of the goals that you were wanting. So it also could be that like if you've been struggling with money lately, there is going to be a new opportunity here that has the potential to bring in huge growth, but it's saying still continue to save while you get out of your financial position. Maybe you've been spending too much money on like fun at the moment, or going out with friends, or like you've been maybe not focused on your finances or your career at the moment. You've been more focused on your relationships, and maybe it's time to just kind of hold back and look more into your opportunities that you have with business. Judgment. We have the Eight of Wands. So yeah, there is going to be some sort of communication for sure from someone else once they have some sort of wake-up call or realization about their connection with you, whether that's romantic, which I am feeling very much that it is romantic, or it could just be that there's a purpose of this new offer that's coming your way, and whatever's happening is coming in fast, like very fast. So I want to get some, let's see if this does have to do with romance. Let's see what comes out for you here. What does Gemini need to know? Yep, look, karma, consequences, cause and effect, and debts. That's what I was saying about the Justice card. So karma is getting involved here to help someone who's got some sort of cloudy judgment, like they're unbalanced, which is exactly what I said with the Justice card there. Some situation in your life is unbalanced, and they've got like distorted views on things, and karma is coming in here to be like, to bring them some sort of awakening. Okay, what else for Gemini's love life? We've got two coming on here. So we have conflict, clashing differences, and incompatibility, and we have clinging, holding on, obsessing, and spying. That's that holding on to thing. You could be holding on to a person that you're just unable to let go of, even though they're not putting in the effort with you, and you're like still holding on to that, even though that you know that it's like you guys aren't getting along at the moment, or like there's some sort of incompatibility at the moment. Like there's just, maybe there could be arguments or just disagreements or something along those lines. We do have at the bottom of the deck, we have influences, attachments, third parties, and peers. So someone could be kind of like influencing them, saying like, you know, this relationship isn't the one for you, or like it could be a third party, like another person. I don't see that, to be honest, but it's just someone like in their ear type of thing, maybe a friend or a family member or something like that. Okay, so another two came out here, and we have breaking point, limit, final straw, and overwhelmed. That was that 10 of Wands. Where did I see it? Here we go. So there is like, you know, you're done at this point. It's coming up soon where you're just like, okay, no, I cannot do this anymore. I'm done. I feel like you're going to walk away from some sort of situation, and that's going to make someone wake up in some way. And then we have memories, reminiscing, dwelling, and bittersweet. I think maybe that's when they kind of realize that once you've walked away, they'll be like looking at the past, being like, you know, maybe I should have been loyal to them. Maybe I should have trusted that they would be the one that I would, I don't know, be with, or something along those lines. But your intuition knows all of this. I feel like your gut is telling you what to do, but you're scared to make that move in some way. So let's get some romance angels for you, Gemini. So we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Okay, what else? We have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. That could be this new person that's coming in that you don't see coming. Maybe you've been manifesting this and that's why this person had to kind of like be released from your life, even unwillingly. Like something that you didn't want to happen, but you actually manifested this in, and maybe it was accidental, but you're manifesting a soulmate, and maybe this person is just a karmic soulmate, and not like an actual life partner or, you know, twin flame or something. So what else? We have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And we have past life relationship. You have known each other before, so there's definitely like someone coming in here that's someone from like a past life relationship, whether that's this person coming back after being healed, and maybe this is all like it's saying spirit has a plan, so it could be someone new coming in, or it could be this person coming back in once they've healed. But either way, like, you do have a deep intuition about where this is going, and you just need to trust your gut on it, and there's something that needs to be walked away from. So let's see, from your person, this is usually for people not in contact. So from your person, what would they say if they weren't holding anything back for Gemini? Just straight from the heart, what would they say for Gemini? I feel you leaving me behind. Yep. What else? We have, I'll wait for a sign from you. We will be together again, and I hope that one day you can forgive me. So Gemini, that is all I have for you this week. I hope it resonated. I will be back on a weekly basis now, so hopefully it will look a little bit better though. But I hope it resonated. If it did, please do give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again next week. Take care.